Over 20 years ago, there was a young girl wandering through the village, her hair disheveled, smiling at everyone without a care. She didn't hesitate to act strangely in front of others. Because of this, the women in the village would often spit when they saw her. Some even ran ahead and stomped their feet to shoo her away like they were chasing off an animal. But the girl never left. She just kept smiling, wandering aimlessly around the village. At that time, there was a poor family in the village, just a mother and her 35-year-old son. The son worked at a stone quarry but lost his left arm in an accident. The family was so poor that he still hadn't found a wife. One day, after a tiring and frustrating day of work, the son returned home. His mother noticed and said, "You're back from work? Come here, I need to talk to you." "Oh, Mom, can we do this later?" "I'm really tired," he replied, exhausted. His mother, in a serious tone, said, "I have something good to tell you." "What good news could there possibly be, Mom?" "We're poor, everyone looks down on us, and I still don't have a girlfriend," he sighed. "That's exactly why I want to talk to you." "I've decided to find you a wife," his mom said unexpectedly. "What? Why are you talking about marriage now? Did we inherit some money?" he asked in disbelief. His mother smiled. No inheritance. But I have an idea. You know that wandering girl who's been around the village lately? "Yeah, I've seen her." "She's crazy, Mom," he replied. His mother continued, "You're only seeing the outside. Look closely. If she wasn't crazy, she'd be a very beautiful girl." "If she weren't crazy, wouldn't you regret it?" she pressed. "But whether you want to or not, I've already made up my mind. We'll bring her home, clean her up, and marry her off to you. When will our family ever rise above this?" "I don't care. Marry her, give the family a son to carry on her name, and when we don't need her anymore, we can get rid of her. Is that too harsh?" The son hesitated. "But Mom, wouldn't that be unfair to her? She's still a person, after all." His mother quickly replied, "She's just a crazy girl. When will our family ever have a grandson if we don't do this?" In the end, the poor man became a groom without spending a penny. His mother was thrilled, especially when they had a precious grandson. However, the moment the child was born, she banned the crazy mother from going near him. All she cared about was the grandson, completely ignoring the mother. "You crazy woman, at least you gave me a grandson, but from now on, you're not allowed to touch him. No matter what you do, don't let her near the baby, she's just a crazy woman," she barked. The crazy mother could only stay silent, enduring it all. She tried to get close to her child, but every time, her mother-in-law stopped her. "If you dare let her hold him, I'll beat you to death," she threatened. She even instructed others, "Let the baby nurse from her. Never. Just give him the rice porridge I make. Who knows if her milk is diseased or not?" The son, watching all this, felt uneasy. "Something doesn't feel right, Mom," he said. His mother softened her voice, "What do you know? We're poor and barely have enough to eat. This crazy woman is just causing more trouble, but at least she gave us a grandson." Time passed. One day, the boy, now 5 years old, was playing with the village kids when they teased him, saying he was the son of a crazy woman. Upset, he ran home in tears. His grandmother asked him, "What's wrong, my dear? Why aren't you playing with your friends?" The boy hesitated. "Where's my mom?" "The kids in the village say she's crazy, and you kicked her out." "Stop lying to me, Grandma. You're mean. Give me my mom back." The grandmother was stunned but tried to stay calm. "Oh, Honey, I've told you, your mother passed away a long time ago. Don't listen to your friends, they don't know what they're talking about. Now, come here and be good for Grandma. But the boy insisted, I don't believe you. I miss my mom. I want to see her. The grandmother sighed, trying to comfort him. Sweetheart, your mom is gone. Come here, Grandma loves you very much. When the boy turned 5, a group of kids ran to his house, shouting, Thursday! Your mom's back in the village. Hearing this, he ran out. In front of him was a woman with messy hair and dirty clothes, holding a filthy balloon. This was the mother he had heard rumors about for so long? The kids laughed. Look. That's your mom. The crazy lady. The crazy mother scanned the crowd of children, her eyes stopping on Thursday. She raised the balloon and called out, Thursday, Thursday, balloon, balloon. Angry and embarrassed, the boy ran back home. His grandmother hurried out, shooing the kids away. You naughty children, go home. If you tease him again, I'll punish each of you. She then turned to the crazy mother, feeling a pang of guilt. Deep down, she regretted kicking her out years ago, fearing that she might have died on the streets and that guilt would haunt her forever. Now that the crazy mother was back, the grandmother didn't know what to do. She led her back home, but the boy felt ashamed. He realized he was different from the other kids. Thursday grew up in a home filled with silence and shame. Even though the crazy mother lived with them, he never called her mom. He was embarrassed and didn't want anything to do with her. His grandmother, though she cared for the crazy mother, couldn't let her live for free. After some time, the grandmother had her do light work, like cutting grass for the pigs. One day, the grandmother excitedly told Thursday's father, Hey, the crazy woman is finally working now. Thanks to my teaching. Thursday's father nodded. She does seem better lately. But things didn't go smoothly for long. One day, the crazy mother returned from the fields with a problem. The grandmother checked the pig grass and went pale. Oh no! You cut down all the rice instead. I told you to cut grass, not rice. What are we going to do now? She was furious. How could you cut down the rice fields? We're doomed. The villagers gathered, shocked to see the ruined rice field. The grandmother apologized profusely, but the owners demanded compensation. That night, the grandmother sobbed as she scolded the crazy mother, You've ruined everything. How could you do this? What are we going to eat now? The crazy mother stayed silent, taking the scolding. Even Thursday, standing by, didn't say a word. Years passed, and Thursday went to high school in the city. Every month, the family sent him money and rice. At first, the grandmother and crazy mother would make the trip together. But as the grandmother grew older, she decided to let the crazy mother go alone. Though she was still a bit simple-minded, the crazy mother had shown progress. She made the trip safely each time, returning as promised. The villagers praised her for improving. Then winter came, and a biting cold swept over the land. Thursday, sitting in class, looked out the window, his heart full of worry. O-day was the day crazy mother would bring rice again. Had she arrived yet? During recess, Thursday looked out towards the school gate. She had already been standing there for some time, though he wasn't sure when she arrived. The freezing cold didn't seem to bother her, even though she wasn't wearing shoes, only thin socks. Thursday noticed that her feet were bleeding, bright red stains standing out against the white snow. A wave of sadness welled up in his heart as he rushed outside. Mom, come inside. It's freezing out here. Why are you standing out here in this cold? Thursday said frantically as he hurried to her side. Crazy Mother smiled, but her smile couldn't hide the hardship in her eyes. Thursday quickly took off his jacket and wrapped it around her, saying, "Mom, please be careful going home. Don't catch a cold. I won't be able to relax if you're not okay." She nodded, her eyes shining with happiness, grateful for her son's concern. As Thursday watched her walk away, a knot of worry tightened in his chest. The cold weather could make her sick, but the warmth of her love for him was like a fire, burning brightly even in the dead of winter. And then, just a few days later, while Thursday was in class, his father suddenly appeared at the school, looking deeply concerned. Thursday was surprised and asked, "Dad, why are you here? Mom brought food for me yesterday, didn't she? She left right after, didn't she?" His father hesitated before replying. "Your mother, she hasn't come home yet. She left yesterday, but we haven't seen her since. I'm afraid something might have happened." Hearing this, Thursday began to panic. "No way, Dad. Mom's been walking this path for 3 years now. She couldn't have gotten lost. Yesterday she brought me food and even told me to study hard, and then she left right away." His father's worry deepened. "Did you say anything to your mother before she left?" Thursday tried to remember, his voice trembling. "She gave me a bunch of wild peaches, showed me how to eat them, and said they were sweet. I asked her where she got them, and she said she picked them on her way. I even praised her for getting better at finding fruit. Dad, could something have happened to her because of those wild peaches?" Both of them started to realize that something was wrong. Thursday's father became more anxious. "It might be because of those peaches that your mother got lost or had an accident. I have to go find her right now." Thursday could no longer focus on his classes. He immediately asked the school for permission to leave and join his father in the search for his mother. The mountain path was treacherous, but they were determined to find her, clinging to the hope that she was still safe, even though all signs pointed to tragedy. They followed the mountain path their mother always took. Along the way, they searched for any sign of her. Sure enough, they came across a few wild peach trees, with only a few scattered peaches left. Those peaches only grew on the cliffs, surviving through the harsh rainstorms. Suddenly, they noticed something strange on one of the peach trees. Below it, a deep ravine stretched hundreds of meters down. Thursday's heart sank as both father and son began to cry uncontrollably. There, at the bottom of the ravine, lay their mother, motionless. Scattered around her were the wild peaches she had picked, and in her hand, she was still clutching one tightly. The blood that had flowed from her body had long since dried, turning black and heavy like stone. Thursday's grief was unbearable, as if his very soul had been shattered. He held his mother's body tightly, tears streaming down his face, sobbing. "Mom, I'm the one who killed you. It's all my fault for saying the peaches were sweet, and you risked everything to find them for me. If only you didn't love me so much. I promise, I'll study hard and get into university. I'll make our family proud so that you can smile down on us from heaven. Mom!" Thursday's cries echoed through the stillness, filled with guilt and heartbreak. The loss he felt was beyond anything words could ever express.